Hello, dear listeners. Thank you for joining me today on the Whispers of Secrets. Before I begin this intriguing tale, I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to the channel and left a comment sharing which state or country you're tuning in from. It always warms my heart to see how far our stories reach. Enjoy the listen. This house knows how to breathe. I've known its rhythm as well as my own for 40 years. In the mornings, when George's sun filters through the old pecan trees, it inhales deeply, dust motes dancing in golden light. Evenings, it exhales, beams creaking like sighs. My father-in-law, Reginald, built this home as a legacy for generations. A man of steady gaze and kind soul. This morning, I made chicken broth with dumplings, the way my grandmother taught me. Theodore eats little since his stroke, but the scent sparks his interest. I diced carrots, recalling teaching our son Marcus the same. Mama, I'm a chef. He'd laugh. That joy lingers in the kitchen table's grain. That bland slop again, Mrs. Evelyn. Vanessa, Marcus's wife, snapped, arms crossed in her silk robe. The internet has endless recipes, broccoli cream, gazpacho. Can't you try something new? It's for Marcus, he needs nutrition. Your husband loves this, I replied quietly, stirring. Father barely knows anything now, she retorted. They've lived with us 3 years since Theodore's stroke. Family together seemed right. I gave them the upstairs suite, we moved downstairs. But their habits, their sharp perfumes, displaced our home's air. Last week, Vanessa shoved Reginald's armchair aside for a modern eyesore. Doesn't fit, she said. I said nothing, but at night, I stroked the old leather, remembering Marcus asleep in it with his grandfather. Theodore lay staring at the ceiling. They're noisy, he whispered. Marcus came for lunch, eyes on his phone. He pushed the soup away. Ma, we need to talk. Seriously. Vanessa appeared, predatory glint in her eyes. With the inheritance bureaucracy, Marcus said, sign the house to me now, a deed of gift. Just a formality. My chest iced. No, this belongs to your father and me. You want me running offices later. Vanessa pressed. I understand, I said, meeting her gaze. That's why no. Marcus's eyes held irritation, not love. We live here. We care for father. You live in my house. I care for him, I corrected. Theodore appeared, breathing hard. You, disgrace to our name. That word whipped Marcus. Disgrace. I'm the one continuing it. This house is mine. He grabbed us, shoving toward the basement door. You'll think about your behavior. We tumbled onto the steps as the door slammed, bolted. Darkness enveloped us. I clutched Theodore, numb. Years of love, ended here. Hush, he whispered. They don't know what lies behind that wall. Footsteps faded, a car drove off. They were gone. Help me, Theodore rasped. We descended to the dirt floor. He led to the far wall, pressed a stone. It slid, revealing a tin box. We sat on the steps. Inside, yellowed papers. A birth certificate, Elias Thorne, Prison Hospital, Mississippi. Father, Victor Thorne. That's me, Theodore said. Adoption papers followed. Elias Thorne adopted by Reginald James Harper, renamed Theodore. A letter from Reginald. Son, if dark times come, know the truth. Your father, Victor, was a brilliant scientist, slandered as a traitor, perished in prison. I promised to protect you, gave you my name. Live with dignity. For 40 years, Theodore hid this. Our son built his pride on a borrowed name. Pain froze into clarity. As an archivist, I knew truth's power. This was a weapon. Hours later, the bolt slid. Marcus smirked. Thought it over. Yes, I said calmly. He needs care. Phone. He handed his mobile. I dialed Lydia Blackwell, a sharp family lawyer. I'd read about. Lydia Blackwell speaking. Evelyn Harper. I need urgent help. I arranged a meeting, returned the phone. Marcus assumed it was a nurse, helped Theodore up with false care. Days passed in silence. I became invisible furniture. They discussed demolishing walls, recycling Reginald's books. The study will be free soon. Then, proposing a senior home, elite, cozy room. We'll visit. My maternal love died. Cold liberation. I met Lydia, showed the box. This changes everything, she said. The Harper name is capital. If Marcus has no blood right. She dug deeper. Victor Thorne, physicist, accused of treason, erased. Revelation would destroy Marcus socially. A week later, this could make him a pariah. Satisfaction chilled me. Justice. 2 days on, Lydia arrived with papers. Eviction notice. Marcus laughed. Joke. Vanessa showed a forged deed. Forgery, Lydia said. Notary died years ago. Felony. To contest, full public genealogy clarification. Marcus paled, understanding the threat. They raged, then begged. I said, the house is the least. You appropriated a legacy not yours. Fear poisoned them. 3 days, whispers, calls. Then, family council tomorrow. Bring your lawyer. Their apartment. Relatives, partners. Marcus painted me deluded, influenced. Lydia countered with forgery proof, Reginald's letter. Legacy of love, not blood. Partners left. Marcus exposed as fraud, no true Harper. He crumbled. 6 months later, Theodore passed peacefully. I buried him beside Reginald. Marcus and Vanessa vanished, lives ruined. The basement. My archive now, bright, mine. I collect my story, free at last. That ends our tale. If it resonated, like and subscribe. Share thoughts. Did Evelyn act justly? From where do you listen? Support with super thanks for more stories. Check 2 new tales on screen. See you next time on the Whispers of Secrets. With love.